He's won it here, centered up, and Delgado makes it 2. Dream start for Bethesda.
Lone defender as it stands. Ball played in. What a goal! An overhead kick!
DMV Sports Media was built to give clubs, players, leagues, and communities the professional coverage they deserve.
And we are with you live here on DMV Sports Media for all the action.
What started in the DMV has become a platform.
Oh, there's the effort. Golazo! There it is!
For exposure, storytelling, sponsorship, and growth.
So what a save from Bill Hamid, making himself huge.
Now, DMV Sports Media is evolving into Southeast Media Inc., bringing the same standard to new clubs, leagues, tournaments, and events across the Southeast.
And have won the title of the UPSL DMV North Conference.
From full match broadcasts and live commentary to sponsor integration, highlights, and professional production support. Our goal remains the same. Make every match feel bigger. To the clubs, leagues, tournaments, showcases, and event organizers across the Southeast, we're ready to work with you.
Whose broad stride and bright stars through the pale fire. Oh, the ramparts we walk were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular above her, singing. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nicole Allstott. We are here with Noah Walker, and we are at the Hub City versus Doradus game today. Beautiful sunny day. The weather it's hot out here, but there's a beautiful breeze going, and I'm excited to see what's going to go on out there.
Yeah, well said. It is a beautiful day. 2 in a row here. A beautiful venue. Hopefully YouTube is kind to us in the algorithm and this part doesn't get removed, but gotta love the tunes. It's a vibrant atmosphere here at North Hagerstown High School. The music's going. The crowds are here in spite of the heat 2 times in a row. There's a lot of optimism, a lot of hope after a difficult week 1. Nicole, I think this is a real opportunity against a perfect side on the season, Doradus, for Hub City to get back in the driver's seat.
Absolutely. I'm super excited to see what Hub City can do today after that disappointing loss last week against Arlington. 7-1 is never an easy loss, so hopefully they come out here with a little spark underneath of them and are ready to play.
Absolutely. Meeting of the captains there in the middle. Nathan Pazmino and Milton Juarez representing Doradus FC. Who else but James Pele Cisse for Hub City. He was a bright spot all match long last week. He's a player that, correct me if I'm wrong, is certainly the one you'd want to watch out for as a Hub City fan.
Oh, absolutely. Pele Cisse, he has some amazing speed, amazing ball control. It's going to be interesting to watch Doradus' line try to hold him today as he competes with them.
Yeah, speaking of players that the lines are going to have to watch out for, on the Doradus side of things, Kenneth Frimpong has been a real handful down the line. Lots of speed. He's been in finishing form, so I think if they can keep Kenneth Frimpong in check, Doradus will have to get a little bit more creative in how they attack the goal.
Absolutely, especially coming into this game 2-0 for the season. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Well said. It's certainly a difficult moment coming off of a 7-1 loss at home for Hub City, but at the same time, it's a great opportunity. Take down the undefeated team right away. You're back in the conversation of playoffs and everything else, but you know, obviously a loss here, and then it is really a difficult situation where you got to keep yourself mentally strong. Not out of it by any stretch if points were lost here, but obviously Hub City, they know the task at hand, and there is a lot to play for in front of their home crowd.
Absolutely. I'm super excited to see what this turns out to be.
Thanks for joining us all, and welcome. Thanks, as always, for joining the DMV Sports Media fam. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, send the link to all your friends. Big thanks to all the sponsors who have made today possible. We'll have a special word from them at halftime. But if you're in the Hagerstown area, Hub City at North Hagerstown High School, check out a home match. They got food trucks, they got beverages, they got tables, everything. It's really one of my favorite venues I've gotten the chance to see and cover games at. So as good as we try to make our broadcasts, we'll never replicate game days here. So come on out and check out North Hagerstown and Hub City.
All right, here we go. It looks like Hub City is kicking off the ball this half. And it looks like they're going with an aggressive start with a big ball to the back line, and the forwards here are putting a lot of pressure on Doradus' back line.
Well sent forward by Marshall. Now the counterattack.
Oh my goodness, what a save there by Garrett Carter. Nice and patient. He waited for him to make a mistake.
That's exactly the start that Hub City were not looking for. Almost punished on the counterattack, but now they have an opportunity to open up play. And how's this for excitement right off the rip? End-to-end stuff from Hub City and Doradus.
This is a different team than what we saw last week. Hub City came out with energy in the first, we're already 30 seconds in, and Hub City has maintained possession for a majority of it. And they're already down on the other half.
Yep, and they've already got a set piece. That's the response. A great save from Garrett Carter, but I will say there was a little miscommunication. I think Carter, if he's going to rewatch his starting position, he would have liked to be a little bit more aggressive in staying higher, more connected with his back line. Here's a look at the chance that resulted in this corner. I don't know if we'll have time to show the breakaway. Well, we won't, and there's going to be an in-swinger. One of the Hot brothers, like a solid service. And now some respite for Doradus, but some time for Hub City to back off. Kenneth El Said will starting goal today for Doradus. Looks like he thought about getting the first touch, but instead will rely on Marshall and Pazmino. And we are back underway. As you said, Nicole, Doradus playing right to left, wearing their red kits. Hub City left to right, white and black. And what a start we've had.
It's been great to see this energy from Hub City right off the jump.
Yeah, it is. Kind of the emphasis from this team is, we need to show something. It's for our fans, for our identity, and absolutely for ourselves. And, if nothing else, we have certainly seen that kind of energy. Now, I think there's a couple things that just need to be tidied up.
Oh, my goodness. Here comes Gavin Shields with the ball. Oh, my gosh. What a pickup there in the midfield by them. Great play by James Sese.
Yeah, that's as quick as it can happen. The counterattacking chance is brought on by Hub City. We've already seen Shields twice take over.
He's the player to watch there in the midfield.
Great combination play from Milton Juarez. He's got it back.
Another amazing save there by Carter.
Wow, and Carter, he had a big second half. Despite of the final scoreline last week, we were talking about him and certainly would wonder if we were going to get to see more of him already. Garrett Carter earning his keep. 2 big stops, but I think Hub City, we talked about mopping up a couple of the sloppy moments in the back. They will want to play for their goalkeeper and limit some of these Doradus early chances. It's Frimpong on the far side as he goes down the line.
Another amazing save by Carter. He is heating up here in this first half.
Wow. This is the dream start as far as goalkeeping is concerned. I think you want to take a little bit of pressure off, but look at Garrett Carter. It's the drop step immediately. Obviously had very little time to react, but that is all about the footwork. That's all in the training. Garrett Carter, class goalkeeper. But now it's time for your back line to say, hey, I got you. Let's take some of that pressure off.
Absolutely. Ooh, Sese coming down, dropping into the mid. An incredible touch there by Luke Mason. Yeah, that was looking like a dangerous play there by Mason. Good efforts, though, getting it down there into the box and getting the first service off.
Yeah, well said. Just a little overzealous from Mason on the final moments. This is another look at the save, or at least just the most recent save from Garrett Carter. Doradus still on the front foot as far as chances created. It's a big challenge. Rim, lovely skill to get out of trouble, but maybe held on a bit too long. Oh, Hub City.
Here goes Wilbur Rickett down the line. Oh my goodness. Sese almost had that header there.
He had to climb the tower, and he did it well. Just couldn't quite get the power up and over top of the ball. But Wilbur Ricketts, I love the idea to loft this into the path of the danger man, James Pele Cisse. This is a combination we'll look to see more and more.
Oh, what a beautiful through ball there.
And there's the goal for Doradus. Caught us sleeping, when certainly caught Hub City by surprise. We have got a late roster from Doradus, so we'll try to give the goal scorer his credit, but still playing the highlight from the play on the other end, and that quickly, Doradus strike first, 7th minute, or rather 6th minute goal. Here's a look at the final moments of that goal. Yeah. I mean, this is a little too easy as far as backlines are concerned. You just can't be jackknifed like that. I mean, it was a goal kick on one side, if I'm not mistaken.
Goal for Doradus, number 20, David Cole.
David Cole with the goal.
Hub City is trying to push it back down Doradus's defense.
Our apologies for the lack of the build-up in that goal. It really did happen so quickly. I'm curious to know exactly how Doradus were able to find the key to the lock of Hub City, but no doubt Coach Long and the staff will be trying to work double time to figure it out.
Great stop there by Sevilla.
From Bong to the end line.
Another amazing save by Carter. He is doing great work back there with another shot and pushed it out for a set piece for Doradus.
Absolutely standing on his head. I feel for him. He's making some great stops, but at this point, it's a little too much pressure for your goalkeeper to be under. Frimpong able to march into the box. This is a tremendous kick save. The second save right afterwards. He's going to be one of the most tired players on the field on this hot day in a moment.
Carter has just been playing a fantastic game.
There's Doradus to the far side. At this point, it'd be hard to see him taken out. I mean, he's been just holding up this house. And, it's no shade on any other goalkeeper, but it's just when you're playing like this, you don't want to take the hot hand out, at least in my opinion. And certainly I would expect to see him playing the full game.
Especially with the momentum he's just built here. I mean, how could you take that guy out after those saves?
Yeah. He will have a moment to send his teammates forward here. That's well won on the near line by Rim. Frimpong. Well, high pointed yet again. Carter, can he springboard an attack up to Pele Cisse?
Beautiful touch there.
Second ball still in the mix. Pazmino will take it to ground. And as disappointing as an early goal conceded is, it could be so much worse than 1-0. Doradus have had chance after chance. 1v1 stopped time and again by Garrett Carter. And it can't win the game, I mean, unless Garrett Carter scores a goal himself, but it can keep you in the game. And it gives Hub City a moment to recalibrate and change things up, because right now they're really up against it and I need to make some corrections.
Nice little overlapping run out on the outside. Gavin Shields with the ball.
Now a moment to pressure.
Unlucky.
Well, we talked last week about the work from James Pele Cisse, but Shields, how important is having him as kind of a second punch for Hub City to take pressure and to eyes off of Pele Cisse? We'll come back to that question in a moment. Frimpong down the line, still going. There's the service and a good tackle.
Stop.
Whereas we'll go back out wide, waiting for the service, our Doradus.
I'm happy to see Hub City's defense stand up there, get some of that pressure off of Carter, let him have a breather. But Shields, I mean, it's so important to have him there on the back end of the Sisse attack. Good save there by Carter.
This Doradus team just spoiled for confidence at the moment. I mean, that's a deep strike from Pasmino, but really did sting the hands of Carter, but he did well enough to hold on.
Way to get up there. Sisse with the ball. Looking to combine with Shields.
Doradus defense have the answers, and they have the outlet pass in the form of Frimpong on the far side.
Way to stand up to that for Hub City.
Juarez's ball goes just wide, and now a goal kick to come. I mean, it just feels like there are more players on the field for Red. Every time there's a counterattack, Frimpong's wide open, and it's a testament to his speed. But as far as Hub City, they need to potentially find a way to widen out the defensive line, because it's just been too easy a couple times to get down there, and I'm sure they see it as well. I'm no master tactician. So it'll be interesting to see how the team adjusts on the fly.
Nice little combination pass with Sisse. Here comes a set piece for Hub City.
Yep, Hub City, they have won a set piece for their troubles. It's all in this pass from Wenner to James Pele Cisse, as you said, just so elusive down the line. He got to the ball first and forced the foul. Now
Fires! Oh my! What a goal!
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little bit
He's won it here. Centered up, and Delgado makes it 2. Dream start for Bethesda.
With switching
Lone
over
defender
to
as it stands.
Router for now.
Ball
It's
played
Strauss
in.
the front foot.
What a
City's still
goal!
looking to get
An
that.
overhead kick!
DMV Sports Media was built to give clubs, players, leagues, and communities the professional coverage they deserve.
And we are with you live here on DMV Sports Media for all the action.
What started in the DMV has become a platform.
Oh, there's the effort. Set piece, central area. There's Mino over top. If you're just joining us, Doradus playing right to left for red kits, white trim, Hub City left to right, white and black. Hub City fell early from a David Cole goal that really did come from a quick counter. I believe it was from a goal kick. Speaking of counterattacks, here comes Pele Cisse. Well, again, up towards Cole.
Oh my goodness, another amazing save by Carter, and he kept that in. He is just a workhorse today. He's doing an amazing job back there.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, could not said it better. Workhorse right now is standing on his head, but needs to find some support in the back line. I think it's gotten better. The chances have at least been more manageable. It's still a good save, though, from the Hub City number 1.
Oh, it looks like there's a free kick here for Hub City.
And this is one they'll want to take full advantage of, maybe more so than in a normal situation. It's a 1-0 game, and a goal now, it just could not be stressed enough how important that could be for the momentum, for the belief of this team in front of their home crowd.
Oh, good attempt there.
You know, it's a. Go ahead.
A good switch there by Kenneth Haw. I like that he found the outsides, trying to get it away from the crowded area.
Still the drive goes. Will be an offside. I was going to say, it's got to be testing for the fitness and just body heat of these players down there. It's hot down there on the turf. If it's frying routers up here, it is definitely frying human bodies down there. And I do not envy the position of these Hub City players, but they have been running and chasing this ball with kind of a fervor that usually it's after you go down a goal, it can be disappointing, but they have not taken a step off.
Wow. What a look there by Sese. I saw the idea. I see why he did it. Keeper was off their line a little bit there, and he saw the opportunity to take it, but just didn't work. Sent it into another zip code.
Yeah, that's right. Short goal kick by El Said. It's given right back. That's an interesting sequence. I'm not sure that's how it was drawn up on the Doradus training pitch, but in the end, no harm, no foul, just a throw for their benefit on the far touch. Quick ball movement over to Malel again. Now it's an attempted ball through, and like you said, Hub City are starting to figure it out in the back line. It's going to be a foul coming out.
McGannon with the stop there and the foul. Noah Reed with the ball. We've seen him out here quite a few times as the center back for Hub City.
Yeah, did come up with a big performance last week. Obviously had a lot to do in the 7-1 defeat, but it's going to be an important piece today in terms of limiting the chances on Carter. Pazmino looking to thread the needle. That was well read by Noah Reed all the time.
Oh, look at that little over-the-top ball over to Ricketts. Oh, my goodness, almost to Renner.
Yeah, Wenner made the right run, and this was a beautiful combination sequence. You see the frustration from Wenner, but I love how he got right back up. You can have your quick moment. Obviously, that would have meant so much to him and his team, but you got to put pressure on the ball right away, and that is where Hub City are at right now. And that is a little respite for Carter and for Hub City. That's a water break for us as well. We're going to give some hydration or at least some cool air to our router. We'll be right back on the air after this water break. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for staying put. If you see us break at any point, just know the live stream will come back online. I have got a way to get us back. Even if we break connection for anything, this heat will not stop us. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
And welcome back, everybody. We are finished with the hydration break here and back to the goal kick for Hub City.
Carter, who's been playing out of his mind, spared from that kind of well overhit shot. Now he'll start the attack from a goal kick.
Sesse's been super aggressive there in the midfield, trying to get every opportunity. Shields controlling the ball, controlling the tempo here, wanting to go back so we can build out. I like that decision.
Yeah, this is where Hub City need to realize that there's so much time left, and I think you're completely correct. Dictating the pace is so much more important than trying to rush for the next attack. There's a coming together between the players. Wenner and Ba both seem to be all right, but one thing I like about Hub City, they don't get chippy and physical and cheap, if you will. They'll get physical in all the right ways, but I didn't see any misconduct at all against Arlington, and that is sadly not the norm across all competitions we've gotten to witness. And I couldn't say enough about the character of this team. Of course, they will be physical, and that's part of this game. You talked about James Pele-Cisse, his aggression, and he's a professional player with all that experience, and he needs to find a way to will his team back in. And there's another goal for David Cole. Difficult one to watch. Beaten at the post was Garrett Carter, but he's been subjected to so much, and there's a ton of pace on this ball from point blank. I'm not a subscriber to the whole goalkeepers don't get beat at the near post. Goalkeepers aren't supposed to get beat at all, so you can't just only think about not getting beat at the near post and giving up back post goals. But yeah, Doradus certainly firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely.
Let me ask this, Nicole. Did you see anything specific in the last two goals that Hub City could do to kind of adjust for the obvious speed that has helped Doradus thus far?
Absolutely. What I've noticed is Hub City's back line sitting a little bit flat in those moments, especially knowing that you have 2-3 fast forwards coming at you constantly, especially when they get that ball. They're sitting flat, and then they give them time and space to make that intense run at the goal versus coming in, stopping it, putting the pressure on them when they make those mistakes.
Yeah, I think you're totally right. It could be a tactical switch. I'm not sure if there is some speed component to if you have players that, you know, a specific player who has the pace, you could stick over on that side or find a way to shadow some of the faster players. Obviously, Kenneth Frimpong, David Cole have really been problematic today. So just finding a way to account for that by sitting off, as you said, deeper on the line, the center back being ready to step over, but also a little speed wouldn't hurt. Another good battle. I mean, that is another area. Doradus, to be honest, have excelled in combination play in the mid. They've won that midfield battle, and now this is the dividends that they are shown for it. It's opportunities to attack the wing.
Renner and Shields build up the play here for Hub City. Hot out here.
At all, and you hate to see any kind of foul. I don't think this is an especially bad foul of any sort, but I can totally relate and understand their frustration seeing Pele-Cisse go down and feeling like he is getting targeted a little bit.
Yeah, especially we've already seen at least 2 fouls against James Sesse down here. Jersey pulling, tripping. I can see the frustration.
Yeah.
But those are those times where you just kind of have to play through it. You know that they're going to come at you hard, and just got to rise above.
Yeah, I can appreciate not giving the card yet, right? Because then you open the licensure to not give Hub City for a card for accumulation of fouls that they'll certainly need to make in their physical battle. So I think as long as it's consistent, it'll be fair.
Service here by Shields. Oh, Noah Reed almost had it there. Touched off his back foot. Oh, a beautiful tackle there by Shields. Nice and clean.
Yeah, had to make that tackle. It was a gamble, but it was a gamble that paid off because there was a second runner ready to find his way in behind. Shields lunged all the way out, found a clean tackle on the ball. That's marvelous defending. Another throw for Doradus. We're in about the 30th minute. We may have gone a couple seconds behind during the power outage from the router, but generally about the 30th minute.
Hub City throw here.
Oh, there's a pocket of play,
Oh.
but no, just miscommunication.
Oh. Yeah. And I think here comes the card for Doradus.
At the very least, they're talking to, but there was certainly what appeared to be some extracurriculars. Let's take another look back, because at first look, sometimes I'm wrong about who instigates these. Yeah, it's hard to say in the pile-up. Sometimes it looks obvious one way or the other, and the other player is actually pulling, so I'm not going to weigh in, but it was clear that one of the two was holding the other one.
Oh, Noah Reed's coming off after that.
Oh, no. At least we'll see some medical attention.
Looks like he's grabbing his left ankle there.
It's a tough moment. We hope all the best for Noah Reed.
Nice to see him walking off the field. Sese is trying to move the ball up a little bit there.
Yeah, cheating it, playing them games, but
Doradus was not allowing it. They were calling it out immediately. Sese's having a little bit of fun with it out there.
beautiful service.
Oh, my goodness. Runner out to go grab it. Hopefully see his service back in.
The delay has seemingly cost the chance, although it's one back.
Sese is playing back right now. That's an interesting change of events there.
Well, I don't mean to take credit, but I did say something about bringing some speed back to account for just some of the threats here, and I have to think that he is certainly a player who, when you think speed, his name comes into the picture, could help account defensively. Now the question is, can he continue to get forward as well? That's asking a lot on a hot day.
Oh, beautiful slide in there. Shields coming in and winning that ball.
And James Pelé not loving the contact there, was stopping what he saw as a clear chance. It did seem like it would have been a good moment for an advantage. He wants the set piece, and he wants potentially a card to go with it, but we'll have the consolation prize of the set piece.
Let's see what Shields here can do.
We know who the target would be.
You can see him moving around, trying to lose that defender there. Oh, beautiful ball.
It will result in a corner kick, the final touch off of Doradus' head. I think what was the intention there for Hub City was go to the back post, find someone to knock it back across to the man himself, James Pelé. In the end, hard to see if anyone could have got there, but Doradus were not taking that chance. Now a corner kick from the far side. And it's
Shields again. Nice little short corner here. Oh, what an amazing service. Just never got to finish it there.
Still going. That was certainly a must-win.
Hub City has been maintaining possession here. Oh, dangerous high kick.
And then there is contact. I think, yeah, that's going to be a head injury. James Cisse going to need attention. It's another tough moment to watch. Courageous in going for this one into 2 defenders and a goalkeeper. There's a second look at the intended
3
clearance.
defenders and a goalkeeper.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was a difficult one to get up for. He got to the ball but couldn't quite direct it on frame. And it looks like it's given as a foul against Cisse. Now Cole for Doradus. And Rim just going to sit on the ball as he draws in the pressure from Hub City. Time is drawing nigh here at the end of the first half. Just about 10 minutes to play. Maybe not even that. And I ask this question again, do you think it's more important for Hub City to find a goal back or to avoid conceding a third?
Oh, definitely, honestly, both. I mean, I would love to see a goal on the scoreboard right now for Hub City, but putting a third on the board is, for Doradus, that's going to be hard for them. It's hard to come back after 3 goals.
Yeah, I'm going to go with my same answer. Hold that thought. Doradus still mounting. They're looking for their third. And my answer is avoid conceding a third because, yeah, get into half, let the coach do his work, talk it out. 2 goals is certainly surmountable. Doradus not happy, Ba not happy, but it is going to be a set piece for Hub City coming out of their own area. It's a second look back at the action. On the line, Cole will look back and trying to draw in pressure. This is the tough part for Hub City to weigh. Putting pressure, obviously necessary as the game goes on, but every time you step forward, you open up space for Doradus, and they have been so good at capitalizing. There's another chance down the line. Just a little heavy. And a goal kick for Carter and company.
Substitution for Hub City. In goes number 8, Dino.
I did notice that substitution earlier for Noah Reed.
Good talk from Carter to at least give his defender a chance to play out. It is back to Doradus, but could have been worse. There's Quincy Marshall. Keeping it in possession along this back line. Try to certainly love that far touch line, and we'll continue the attack through Juarez. And there's the hat trick. David Cole has had a tremendous performance today. That is perhaps the pick of the litter, the finish to the roof of the net. Not a thing Carter could do from point blank range. And obviously he is a man on fire. Hub City, they have conceded that third, so it's going to be even harder at the half. But never say never. I think we have seen massive comebacks before. There's still about 53 minutes left to play.
Number 20, David Cole.
There's a look back at the hat trick moment for Cole. It's a service from Pazmino. And yeah, I think that's a moment, if you're looking back and you're going to be super critical at yourself for Hub City, you got to find a way to beat your man to the spot. And that's certainly one that Cole has been winning today. He's been beating his man to the spot. That's why he's got the 3 goals to his name. But it's not an easy task, obviously. You know where you're going when you're on the offensive side, and defensively you have to react and somewhat anticipate.
Looking for the man himself, James Sesse. Oh, nice run up there by Dino.
Just a heavy touch from a Hot. He will continue to work to put pressure. There's obviously we've seen the beginnings of several sequences of play for Hub City. Lots to build on, but it's always one weak link in any chain that is the end of it. No matter how good the sequence of play, you just got to find a better touch, a better decision, or a better pass. Wow, incredible save from Carter. I think Garrett Carter took matters into his own hands that time. He saw that I see what's happening. I don't know so much if my guys are going to be able to get to the ball quickest. I'm going to just jump this. And
yeah.
That is an incredible, not only intervention, but a catch in traffic from Carter.
He definitely has taken matters into his own hands back there. I like that he's getting braver and coming off his line and making those decisions in moments that Hub City needs him in.
Again, this is 3-0. I forgot to update the scoreboard, but that's a hat trick for Cole, 3 for Doradus. They are firing on all cylinders. In what has been a perfect season thus far as results, a win against Arlington, a big 4-2 performance against FC Moco. Oh, by the way, it was 3-2 against Arlington in week 1. Ooh, and we are underway. Up straight up. And Carter is there, but that's another microcosm of the game. Doradus have just been a little quicker, at times catching Hub City unaware. You got to stay mentally focused. Obviously, Doradus were the first players aware, and Hub City almost paying the price of a 4th, which would have been catastrophic.
I'd love to see Hub City start using some of that speed on the outsides. Doradus is leaving the lanes open for them, but they're just not taking it in the opportunity that they have. James Sesse here with the long ball. Shot on the goal. Oh, so unlucky. Wow. Ricketts there on the back post, just a few seconds late.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen obvious flashes of, more than flashes, we've seen plenty of moments, James Palacisi, the impact he can and has had on a game, but he really has been asked to do a lot. Credit to Ricketts, really working all out to get to the end of this, but ultimately just a task too far. Now Juarez, massive tackle there from Owen.
Ricketts on the ball here. He's been doing a fantastic job today. The energy, the pace of play, very impressive. Oh, unlucky, a little miscommunication there by Hub City.
Yeah, those are the moments. I mean, there was a pocket. I think obviously the intention could have been play this one to feet. It wasn't a run cocked up, if you will. And Hot just misread the intentions of his colleague in the middle. Second look now.
Hot with the run. Ricketts in front of the goal with the shot.
Rim switch of play over to Ibrahima Ba. We'll cut this one back.
Trying to catch Hub City off guard with their counterattack here.
And Frimpong, not his best pass. In the end, it will just be a throw for Hub City on the near side. As time trickles down. And that's a bit too easy. David Cole's pressure has yielded results all day long. There's just a bit of frustration Foul in the midfield. Cisse doesn't quite agree, but we'll have to get back on defense as Doradus go again.
Looks like Doradus is just looking to play possession right now. Oh, beautiful ball. So close there. Intended for Shields.
Yeah, it was well read. That's back
Oh,
line.
here
There
we go.
And again, it's the passing lanes cut off so well. It's work rate, it's cohesion defensively that make the decisions that much harder for Hub City. But one thing you can't take away from Hub is just their work rate and have generated these counterattacking chances. This is well sniffed out. I think everyone here on Doradus has been told about James Pele Cisse before this game because they all seem to have eyes on him wherever he goes.
Service here by Hub City. Oh, Dino coming in with the shot. Oh. Oh, beautiful save.
Flag goes up.
Dino is just a little outside there. Wow, what a run there.
Yeah, it's still standing in an offside. Credit to Doradus for getting back in front of the last man, and what a chance. It just feels so unlucky for Hub City, who seemingly had done everything necessary to get into the back of the net, but Doradus just throwing bodies in front, making it difficult, and eventually getting the offside call to give a breath of fresh air.
Nice step in there by Hub City. Way to read the pass. And ball's just going to roll out of bounds here.
I'll say this, Hub City have certainly showed how, if there is a path into this game, how they can. Last week, Doradus ended up getting the 3 points against Moco, but after a big start, they allowed FC Moco to come back into the game and tie it. Got their foot off the pedal a little bit, so there is a moment.
Cisse with the through ball, looking for Ricketts. Let's see if they can do it again. And that is halftime there, folks.
Thanks for joining us on DMV Sports Media. We really appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with a word to recognize our sponsors. Well, actually, just stick around. We're going to listen and give a moment to listen to those sponsors who made today possible. So join us back for the second half in just a bit.
The Malak Company, Meredith Robinwood Orthopedics, Dr. Joseph Halabinko, The Bowman Group, Beach Street Furniture, Red Baron Flooring, and Cafe Italia. T-shirts, hats, and our official scarf are for sale at the merch table. A very special thank you to the crew of Black Roses volunteers. These matches would not happen without you, and we can't thank you enough. Stop by and visit today's vendors: Sweet Dreams Barbecue, Bonnie and Buster's, Soda Social, and Cafe Italia. If you haven't already, get your tickets for our next home match Sunday, September 13th, as we host Bowleys Athletic, kickoff at 2. Please help by keeping the stadium safe and beautiful by placing all trash in a receptacle. Thank you.
I know, that is insane that they've had so many home games. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess their first game was supposed to be against Virginia Dream, and then that got rescheduled.
Yeah. Still waiting to see when that's going to be. I was there, and hopefully it'll be not only getting another day. I'll see you back for the second. I think for the second half, I'm probably going to take myself out.
And welcome back, everybody. We're back here at North Hagerstown High School with Hub City FC versus Doradus. So far, it's 3-0, Doradus up. We had a hat trick here by Mr. Cole, number 20, that you see here at the striker position. And we just came back from half. Interesting to see what adjustments both teams decide to make here. We've got some interesting clouds above us right now. They're pretty dark and scary. We might have a storm coming through. So it's interesting to see how that might impact the game here. Doradus with the kickoff, already containing possession, switching the ball back and forth. For those of you who just joined us, Doradus here is in red and Hub City is in white. Nice possession here, just moving the ball around, trying to build up, trying to find the keys that they were finding earlier, those nice little slot balls that they were getting through Hub City's defense. Good stop there by Hub City. High pressure coming here from Doradus. Lots of communication here by Garrett Carter, their goalkeeper for Hub City. We've watched him do an amazing job thus far. This game could be a lot different without Carter back there. Sese coming in here, trying to lead the counterattack for Hub City. Oh, unfortunately, we're unable to find the back post, but we're granted a set piece out of that. Nice little replay here. Look over it. Hub City was just not there for that kick. We have number 8, Dino, taking the kick now instead of Shields. Shields has been putting in a lot over the net there by Shields. Interesting tactic there. Hub City's midfielder Renner is telling his team to stop backing up and to put the high pressure here, hopefully force their first goal. Good pressure there. Shields may have an opportunity. Just couldn't really get his body under that, swing his leg the way he needed to. Another goal kick here for Doradus. Let's see if Hub City does their same tactic here with the high pressure on the goal kick. Looks like they are. Oh, Doradus is trying to force it back. Nice battle there between Frimpong. Oh, unlucky turnover for Doradus. Although the score is 3-0 right now for Doradus, it looks like Hub City is coming back into this game. They're controlling the pace again. Oh, good read there by Doradus, but Hub City was a little too quick for that touch and a little miscommunication on the outside. Hub City trying to maintain possession again, not force it forward, but still trying to go and capitalize on their moment here. Beautiful combination with Shields there in the middle. Shields looking to overlap. Service. Oh, unlucky. Ricketts was almost there on the back end of that. Let's look at the replay. Nice confusion for the defenders there with Shields going in, and oh, just a few moments close. I can't tell if the goalie touched that there or not. I don't know if it's the break from the heat or what, but this game has changed quite a lot so far from what we've seen here in the first half. Hub City is bringing the intensity this half. Oh, so close there. Pele still forced the mistake on their back line. Quick throw to Shields. Sese with the ball, looking to find an open player. Doradus is looking for a quick counterattack here, looking for their outside players. What a step in there to break up that passing lane. And here comes the rain, folks. Just a tad too much there for Doradus, shooting it out over the goal, giving it back to Hub City. Oh, big ball there by Shields, hoping to find either Ricketts or Sese out there at the top. Sese saves the ball right on the touchline, looking to find a player. Oh, great save there by Doradus' keeper. Hub City has had a lot of possession here in the midfield versus what we saw earlier was a little disconnected. They look like they've found their rhythm here in the second half. Referee's going to let them play through that. Unfortunate, nobody's talking there to Shields now that Doradus has a counterattack opportunity. Beautiful shot there by Frimpong into the back corner. One of those goals that are just hard for a keeper to get to their hands on, all the way across their body. Unlucky. You can tell here that Hub City did not want to concede that goal.
Goal for Doradus, number 11, Collins Frimpong.
Hub City still looking to maintain possession and bring themselves just a little back into this game. Hopefully they can maybe tie it up here. I like that they got the ball over to Carter's feet. Try and get him involved. Oh, great read there by Hub City for the counterattack. Just a little bit too much mustard on the end of that ball. Just too far out there for Sese. And a goal kick. Great interception here by Hub City in the middle. Oh, Doradus steps in. Saves it, looking for Cole here. He's already got that hat trick. Oh, unable to get it in there and seal his 4th goal of the day. Turns into Hub City's throw here. The rain is starting to pick up. And you can tell Hub City players don't care about that rain. They're going to continue to play with the intensity that they've been playing with. Sese here trying to force a mistake from the back line. Doradus' throw there. Oh, nice step in there by Dino, trying to block that throw. Beautiful turn here by Ricketts in the middle with the shot and a goal by Ricketts. First goal of the day. Amazing job there by Hub City. Ricketts just turns around, finds the back of the net, and tucks it in there. Who knows this? Let's see this replay here. Just popped out to him. He has the motivation to take that shot. That's an incredible shot. And you can tell.
City Roses.
This
Number 12, Wilbur Ricketts.
You can tell the stadium is excited about that goal here. Everybody here kind of cleared out and is standing under the pavilion here, and everybody's screaming for Hub City. They're so excited. Finally got that first goal of the day. Doradus looking to respond to that goal. Doradus here coming up the middle, looking to take another shot. Renner in the way. Hub City is putting the pressure on, and the rain is coming down. Oh, so close. He almost found the top bin there. Hub City still looking to maintain possession here. They're doing a beautiful job here, readjusting in the second half and just playing the ball out and on the ground versus taking the chances with those 50-50 balls in the air and hoping that a Hub City player is on the back end of it. Doradus still putting on that unbelievable pressure. Doradus looking for another here. Oh, a little miscommunication on their end leads to possibly a counterattack here for Hub City. Again, just a little bit too much mustard on the end of that pass. Giving it away for Doradus. Yep, Doradus throw here. Oh, it looks like Hub City ball there. Oh, they didn't give them the advantage there. Instead, going to give them the set piece for Doradus. Oh, looks like substitution here, which is holding up the set piece. Shields here in the middle. Hub City looking to come back at Doradus with the same speed they've been going at them all night. Just a little bit of miscommunication here on the outsides with those through balls. Looks like we've got sub here for both teams. Looks like we have another hot family member coming onto the field, number 26.
In goes number 17. Tide is hot.
Fans are excited about that switch there for the outside backs. I think we have both hot family members playing on the outsides today. Here comes the rain again. It keeps just letting up for a little bit and coming back. Unlucky there. Lost the ball for Hub City. Another throw. Ooh, looked like Shields was about to play that long ball. Instead finds Sese here. Let's see if they can move up the field. Oh, beautiful turn. Sese here with the ball, looking to find the outlet. Great read there by Hub City's back line. Great adjustment they've made here in the second half. Not laying flat, making sure that, hey, we know these fast players are on the outside. Let's make sure we give ourselves some space so that we can interfere with their game. Great adjustment on their half. Oh, looking for the big ball. Carter with the big save. Picked it up, almost gave it to Doradus there. Doradus looking to finish. Goal kick here for Hub City. It'll be interesting now here with the heavy rain to see what these set pieces are going to look like here for the next 30 minutes. Looks like Hub City throw. Foul for Hub City. Get a nice little set piece here at the 40. Gavin Shields ready to go. He's looking to take the opportunity that this rain is giving them. For those who are watching at home, I don't think the camera's doing the rain the justice. It is pouring buckets out here.
When the ball goes out, we're going to back up under the chain. I miscalculated.
Here in a moment, we're going to move our camera back into the safety of the pavilion behind us.
All right, let's go back. Can you grab the router? Grab the router and walk with me.
Trying to get out of there.
Yeah, we're going to be back here.
Sorry, didn't mean to back up into you. All right. No thunder or lightning here, just a lot of rain. James Sesse leading the attack here. Hot walking into that passing lane, trying to interrupt Doradus' plans. Frimpong out there trying to wipe the water away from his face as he's dribbling. I have a player down here in the middle of the field, but they're going to continue playing. James Sesse with the ball, looking to find Ricketts again. Oh, great tackle there. I don't think it was the cleanest tackle, but they're going to stop play here for the Doradus player that was down earlier. Unsure here if he'll. Looks like he's going to come back up, continue playing on. But the second half we've seen here is just a completely different game than what we saw here in the first half. Hub City had 3 goals scored on them in the first 30 minutes of this match, and so far 1-0 in the second half, Hub City. Shields here, looking for an opportunity. Ball stays in there. Right off the foot of Doradus there. Hub City looking here. Counter, finding the outsides. Oh my goodness. The ball bounced out of the goalkeeper's hands. That is how much rain is out here. That was an easy save for most goalkeepers, but on a day like today, it is hard to keep that ball in your hands. Set play. Oh, just missed the frame for Hub City. Looks like they're going to a hydration break here. everyone. We are back from our hydration break. For those who have just clicked on and joined us here at DMV Sports Media, this is Hub City versus Doradus. Doradus up 4. Hub City just finally scored their first goal of the game, so it is 4-1. Doradus looking for another. The rain has been a big game changer here for those who lost us there for a few minutes. We were trying to find cover and get out of that mess, but you can tell that it's already affecting some of the players as they're literally wiping the dripping wet off their face. Here's James Sese trying to find an opportunity. Keeper got in the way. Doradus looking to find their goal scorer up here at the top. Just over the goal there. It looks like the sun is starting to peek back out. We have some few brave fans out there in the crowd, braving the rain and sitting out there, but most of us are hanging out here under the pavilion. Hub City looking to build out of the back here. Number 8, Dino. We've seen him quite a bit here in this first and second half. Came in later after Noah Reed went down with an injury. Ricketts with the behind the back ball. That was awesome. Nice little heel kick to his partners in crime up there. Looks like that's a free kick here for Doradus. Unlucky, didn't save it there. Looks like it's a goal kick for Hub City. Hub City trying to go fast. Bit of confusion there. It looks like now we are starting the goal kick. I think we're waiting on the referee here.
Substitution for Hub City. Out goes number 3, Dylan Bennett. In goes number 9, Elijah Bullock.
Bullock, we saw him a little bit last week playing up there at the forward position. Great ball, looking to switch the field here for Hub City. Oh, just past Frimpong. James Sese, we've mentioned it a few times here today, but man, he is just that star player here at Hub City. The speed, the control of the ball, the technique, he's all over it. Oh, we just saw a bit of lightning there in the back of the field. Just heard a big old crack of thunder. Looks like, yep, referee's going to have to pause this game for the rain and the weather. All right, looks like we will be right back with you guys. We're going to sit this one out here for a little bit. We will let you know in the chat what's going to happen with this game, so stick around. Make sure you follow and subscribe the YouTube channel and all of our social medias at DMV Sports Media.
Well, hello again, good people. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your patience as we wait here on DMV Sports Media. Lightning delay in this 4-1 UPSL Premier DMV North Conference match. Hub City on their way to what we hope is a spirited comeback. We do apologize. The delay, it won't see this match likely start until quarter of, but DMV Sports Media, we do have to honor our obligations to get to the next match. DC Hyper will have live at 7 p.m. as well as the match of the day, Bullies and Virginia Dream. At 5 p.m. will be Arlington and Los Toros. We are going to have to cut the transmission here. We apologize, and we look forward to sharing the next home game with Hub City. And you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, we do apologize. We can't see this one through, but really do appreciate you sticking with us for the 71 minutes of play. And Hub City is going to make sure to keep their socials updated with progress on the match when it gets back to play. And we hope for a big comeback. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. Thanks again for your patience, and we look forward to the next matches on the day. Remember, 5 p.m. Arlington Los Toros, 7 p.m. DC Hyper FC Moco, as well as a 7 p.m. Bullies Athletic Virginia Dream match of the day with Tyler Lochte of the Big Ten Network on the call. And then at 8 p.m., the Super Soccer League opens up with Aegean Hawks and Yins United. Look forward to seeing you on all of those here on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube.